Mbele ya maaskari bado walikuwa wanasema kuna mali tunawapeleka.
Efforts to get a comment from the area OCPD were futile. Franklin Wala, KTN News, Nairobi.
On to other news, the World Organ Donation Day celebrated on the 13th of August every year to raise awareness about the phenomenon and to motivate people to donate organs.
Kenyans with chronic diseases who need organ transplants face many legal and medical barriers in search of organs.
KTN's Dr. Masi Korir tells us why India has emerged as the destination of choice for many, where 9 out of 10 Kenyans seek organ transplant services.
When Esther Modhoni suddenly started feeling unwell, what followed was an array of tests. Her liver had failed, and only an urgent liver transplant could save her life.
I developed ascites, that is your stomach swell, my legs swell, and I was swollen everywhere. And within that 1 month, I was bedridden kabisa.
Fortunately, her sister Anne Wanjiru, aged 33 years and a mother of 1, was moved by her suffering in hospital and decided to donate part of her liver to save her life.
So we were all of us, and I just decided I would donate it. I never even had second thoughts. I just said I would donate. I did not even know what it was going to take for the donation.
This was in 2016, and the process of donating a piece of her liver took almost 6 months due to many compatibility tests and intense preparations.
When we got there, now they have to do more advanced testing like gene matching and all those blood testing. You have to be very fit. You don't have to have an illness.
After the liver transplant was successful, she came back home as a heroine.
I always feel so happy watching her in good health. It always makes me feel like I already did what I was meant to do in this world.
Organ transplant comes with a lot of financial constraints for both treatment and the costly immunosuppressants, drugs that are taken for a lifetime by organ recipients to avoid rejection of the donated organ.
The government is not offering this drug to us. So you find that we spend like 30K in a month.
Of the 71 transplants that Kenyans sought out of the country in 2019, 21 were stem cell transplants, others being experimental. 20 kidney transplants, 17 bone marrow transplants, and 7 liver transplants. 1 person each had gone for a lung transplant, cornea, and gold seeds implantation. Since India has clearly laid down laws when it comes to organ transplantation, Esther and Anne had a good experience.
I remember one day we had to go to that office, the government office, where I go and I declare that I'm doing it out of free will and I'm not being forced.
Laws governing organ donation in Kenya are stipulated under Article 43 of the Constitution and the Health Act 2017. But these laws only lay foundation but don't provide clear guidance on organ donation and tissue transplant.
We do not have a law. We do not have a law that is providing for living donations so that we can say, now you're providing for living donations, but I have to prove that someone is my sibling. So what do we do to work around this gap?
Despite the presence of competent medical personnel and teams, without governing laws, organ transplantations in the country may not happen as much as expected.
When doctors can have the confidence to perform these surgeries, and also patients can actually have these services in the country other than moving outside the country.
Kenyans in need of organs as a